We have done everything except for Grizz. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it. This is the hardest challenge of all time. It gives you 50 points because it is a piece of shit. It really should give you more, but no, it's only 50. No boss rares. Tip my fucking scales. And I don't even use pelts. Let's do this shit. Oh, wait, I forgot. You need the other 5 as well. 5 of a kind as well. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, dude, we already lose. We already lost. Cool. This sucks. Worst challenge. Worst challenge. It wouldn't be so bad if it was easier to work with, but no, it's really difficult to work with. Alright, who's our one blood? Kuko. Duplicate the Kuko. Try to make Kuko better. Okay, I'll duplicate Kuko, because at least with Kuko we can fucking block a card. I don't even think we saw the other half of the Kuko, did we? Nope. Guess we never will either. Double tap Cuckoo. Nope. Sick. I'm glad I fucked myself. Cool. Yeah, you might as well just new run this bitch. Oh. Alright. Let's make this as easy as possible because this deck sucks. Okay. Aqua Squirrels are fine. Bosses. Yeah. I mean, I have to do like one of the big ones, sadly. Just to give me a slightly better advantage. And I guess I can just do all these. This is fine. So, hang on. Does this have 20? Yeah, this one has 30, so no matter what, we have to do something difficult. That also means the eggs get annoying, so yeah, we can't do that. Damn it. This is going to suck. Alright. I believe we have the possum because we did quit at one point, so we have the possum because of that. And if we die, we die. Okay, cool. I'm going to risk it all. Because we are going to lose anyway. Might as well risk it all. There you go. I'm fine with this. The possum really screwed me over, so try again. Very tragic. Very tragic indeed. Yeah, buddy. Alright, we're going to risk it all. Let's go. Risk it. And we lose. Good. Okay. Fucking, like, what can I do, dude? Like, fucking, I have to risk it. I have to get as much health as humanly possible. I could have gone for just one, but here's the thing. If I go for one, I'm going to lose anyway. Like, there is no way of winning this. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Dead. We have to hope that the campfires leave my one blood alone and give him as much health and as much damage as possible. Risking it all, but basically that's how you do this deck. This deck is stupid. It has literally no purpose besides being annoying. Because you get 3 useless cards that are only as good as your bone count. Alright, another one blood for the pile. Let's go. This is getting horribly sad. Oh man. Double tapping Mantis. That's the best you can do. This sucks. We can only carry 2 items, so we get the rat. Forward. So we play Cuckoo. Do 1 damage. 1. Gotta do something here. Possum, that should be fine. Boom, boom. Draw. Okay. So, yeah, that possum was useless anyway, so it's best just to get rid of it. Yeah, we are just bonkered here, dude. We got nothing. I have to go for Magpie if I want a consistent deck. I will L boost the Cuckoo, because at least the Cuckoo can put something in front of it and block off the thing. There we go. And then we'll put double tap on it, giving it a little bit more of an advantage over cards. Let's see. You can go here. Made a broken shell. You can block the damage. 3. We didn't need to block the damage, but I'm still going to try to block it. Very good. Very good. Oh my goodness, dude. I have to go for items. That sucks. Elk, I guess. Okay. I don't think that helps me at all, but we'll do elk. Scissors, because you annoy me. Why is it always a boulder in front of my thing? Like, that is annoying. Alright, there's another campfire in front of us, so we will put the mantis there, and we'll, no, we'll do Cuckoo, because Cuckoo is definitely the better choice. All full, but rat. Okay. Damage? No, health, okay. Health is not very good for my Cuckoo, so instead I'll focus on these guys. So we already have a 4 health. We don't have a 3, so I'll go for 3. So now we have 3/3, so we took care of all that. So what do we got? We need 1 more kin, which I think is the wolf pack. And then we need 1 more health, which is a 5. And the only way to get 5 is to get a 3 health to 5. So Cuckoo can do that, but then we'd have to put something on the magpie to make it 3. Unless we find a 3 health. For damage, that's the tricky one. Damage is always tricky because you can only increase it by 1 point each time. So we would either have to find a grizzly bear, get it to 5, or find a... No, that's about it. Just find grizzly bear and make it 5. Damn. Okay. There's gold in that skull of yours. Gold in the skull. There you go, broken egg. 3. Just keep drawing until you get the thing, because honestly, they're gonna destroy the Cuckoo. Ooh. Ooh. Draw. Rat pack, okay. Snip, snip. Stopwatch. That doesn't really help me. Oh. I have to do mud turtle so I can survive the attack. Oh, we already won. Okay. I thought there was 3 there. I don't know why. I'm semi-blind. Which is funny because I'm wearing glasses right now. Goddamn. 3-3. Hold up. I could technically make the, I technically can make the cuckoo a 3-5. Alright. If we find a health, we can put it on the cuckoo. If we find damage, we either got to put it on a wolf or a bear to get the last 2 numbers, and then the, 1 card becomes less useless. Flip, flip, flip. None of these help me. I guess magpie. I guess. Campfire. Is it health? Alright, magpie it is. We got a duplicate of them. We can do it twice. See if we can get 5. Nope. You can keep the bones. Reet, reet. Three. There is a funny interaction with the cuckoo, but it hasn't happened yet, I believe. It's usually involving that egg in front of it. It's completely batshit random, but if it does happen, that'd be really funny. So we need to make a double tapping cuckoo if we want to turn Ender. And because I don't really care for the 1 damage, I can easily go for something else. What do we have, dude? We have, like, nothing. Bones would be interesting, because we do have the vulture, but everything else is just 1 bone, so that doesn't help us. Sacrifice might work, since we have multiple sacrifices, but we also have the 2 1-bloods. And then damage, I don't think we can do damage. Well, we have some damage. It's either damage or blood, but I'm gonna go blood. Wow. Wow, just enough to fail. Very cool. Still gotta go this way. Sorry about that. Anyway, so we know blood is gonna fail, so we do damage. Damage passes. We did have a lot of 0s, though. Alright, if we take this card... Also, I didn't need to sacrifice the magpie there, because I just realized I had enough to, do it on a turkey vulture instead. I just didn't realize it. The goat is really good because it makes a tail that also drops a rabbit, which also drops a blood. But I'm gonna go with the pronghorn, just because the pronghorn can be turned into... Actually, no, we already have 5. What are we missing? We're missing a 4 damage, a 5 damage, a 5 health, and a wolf. So we need to get a wolf, we need a 5 health, and we also need a 5 damage. So none of these help me here. I'll take an Ant Queen, just because Ant Queen is kind of cool, I guess. Sacrifice our final 1 blood that is not helping the deck. Put it on the cuckoo, so now it can attack twice and can skip out on whatever's in front of it. That also means if there's a tree, I can just place it behind the tree and won't drop an egg, and it will just attack on the 2 sides, making it still quite helpful. Nope, still no funny interaction. Wait, because it can attack twice? No, okay, I'm about to say. I wonder if that was calculated, but it's not. Okay. We'll do this. This can technically get me a cuckoo with a different set of stats. Let's find out. Actually, we can do this with any card. We might be able to get a card with more damage. Hang on. So, hang on. It might fuck up the vulture, and it might give me a 4 attack and then a 5 health. Let's see. No, it completely fucked over everything. It didn't even make it worth it. Damn it. That would have been funny, though. I can sacrifice it for a free boon. Whatever. It would have been funny, though. Oh! That was the interaction. Hold up. Go back. Go back. Continue. That was the interaction, so we have to read that interaction. It was so quick I didn't even realize it. I was just trying to end my turn. The egg survived the fall. How curious. How curious. Curious. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, it'll turn into a raven egg, which can fuck you over since the cuckoo only had 1 damage and the raven has 2. But if you have a powered up cuckoo, it doesn't matter because it can actually hit past the raven's health and damage, making it still win. As long as you buff the cuckoo, it's actually more powerful than the raven, so it's still better to do that. So I have another turkey vulture. If I combined the 2 elks, it'll become a 4 damage. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so how much health did that one have? 4? I think if I do combined it, I don't have a 4 health. Oh, wait, no, I have 3 elks, actually, so that actually helps a lot. I just got to avoid the myologist at all costs. So that way I don't accidentally merge my final gear. We now have a 4 damage, and that goes to the thing, and we can turn it into a 5 damage if we run into a bear, and that can help. Actually, if we run into a wolf, we can turn it into a thing, but we need 2 campfires to do that. Alright. So, no matter what, the cuckoo attacks past the thing. Yeah. Draw. That kills that egg. Bloop, bloop. We now have 2 pelts. Flip. So this one has body blocker, so I'm gonna take that one. There you go. Oh, you know, it'd be funny if we run into another elk and we just merge the other 2 elks. I'm pretty sure that can happen. So that's a 5 health right there. We could risk it. Yeah. Blum, blum, blum. So we already have a 5 health. We already have a wolf and all that. So we're just missing one last thing, which is 5 damage. So what we could do is we could duplicate this elk specifically, and it could have a chance of being a 5. But the only other 5 would be a grizzly. So I don't know. We'll go this way. Let's see if we can get a grizzly bear. All these suck. Damn. Alright, let's see. Let's see if Goober will help me here. I just need 5 damage. I'll see what I can do. We did it! The eggs have cracked. We now have 5 of each health, 5 of each damage, and 5 of each kin. When the egg is played, it will hatch. And remember, we already did the thing to get rid of the vulture, so we can already have 1 bone. We didn't get him. now you just have to get him. That's the fun part. You have to try to get his ass. You have 3 of them. Let's see if you can play the bitch. Anyway. Oh my god, that's really funny. Alright, let's see. We just gotta avoid the mycologist to be, the whole time, because that motherfucker will fuck us over. We'll put Undying on... Yeah. Now it's an Undying Curious Egg. Alright, let's see if we get him. Let's see if we get him. The Hydra. It can attack 5 fucking times. For only 1 blood, or 1 bone, that is really good, but the cost is so steep. You have to play it if you have all the cards in your deck. And if you don't have all the cards in your deck, the egg just shuts down and goes back to being an egg. So you have to collect everything you just collected and try not to lose any of it, because if you lose, too bad. Blood. I have a lot of blood. So this is already like the best thing ever, but this one's pretty horrible. This one's aight. I mean, like, everything is a bleed card, so kind of already helps. And it dives, so it protects itself. El Busto? Hell yeah. I'll just do it once. Noise in the background. Okay, let's see. Rip. We have Decat. Okay. It can dive, but it's still better to get it out of the way. Yeah. You're gonna do 3 damage, that's fine. Raw. Another dire wolf. Boom, 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 boom. Hydra. I don't know why it just doesn't stay the Hydra once it's hatched. Honestly, that would make sense. It hatches, boom, it's done being a Hydra or an egg. And then you can basically do whatever, but nope. Avoid the mycelium at all times, because he's just going to take away something I need. We'll do bones, because we don't have many bones. Reptile, I guess, doesn't matter. I believe the Hydra is considered multi-class, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's considered multi-class. El Busto Damageo. I'm all doing it once. Because I don't want to lose him. I didn't expect him to be the Undying when I was picking. I was trying to pick another egg. Stinky. Go fish. Oh, you want to know why it doesn't fucking undo itself? Because it's trying not to give the player double strike and triple strike on one creature. That's why it turns back into an egg. Because if it were to undo that, it would basically be an overpowered mess. Fair enough. Last card. Mealworm. Alright, what can reptiles do for me? Even though we only have like 1 or 2 reptiles. I'm pretty sure we have 1 or 2. Let's see. We have exactly 1 reptile. If the hydras don't get it, then yeah. What can reptiles do? Duplicate. Let's hope the hydra counts as multi. That would be funny. I'm pretty sure the hydra is multi-class. Final test. I'll light another flame. Okay. Good. Yeah, it's multi-class. It is multi-class. Yep. That is so horrendous. That is god awful. That is horrible. That is something you do not want to see. Hold up. I need. They can't even put down the thing. He can't put it down because they hit in multiple ranges. That is horrible. That is horrifying. Good God. I mean, we did lose like 3 times, let's be honest. That is insane work, dude. Why does he have 5 health, too? Why the fuck did he have that? I don't remember him having 5 health. I guess technically he has 5 health because it's 5 health, 5 damage, 5 thing, but goddamn. It still keeps going. Just keeps going. Oh my god, that is sad. Holy shit. Call from Kamakashi at 9:45 p.m. What the hell is wrong with this guy? He wants all the sample discs back at the factory now. What does he know? Nah. Tick mass. He kept saying, nah, tech mass. Nautic mass? I don't know. I'm done with all this, but I can't bring myself to destroy the disc. I'm sorry. I've got a little wooden box and I'm going to bury it with the disc inside. I'm writing the coordinates down, and who knows, maybe I'll burn them later. Leshy will thank me. The world may not. Goodbye for now. This is the last entry, but it is not the final battle. See you guys next time.